Hello, and welcome to day number 12 of 30 days of yoga. In this challenge, we are setting a new intention and coming into a new version of ourselves. In this class today, we're going to be focusing on forgiving ourselves for the past mistakes we made, for who we may have been in the past. We are surrendering the past version so that we can come into this new version. We're going to be taking a gentle flow today. So nice, easy, slow, nothing too crazy. If you like this class, I also offer one-on-one private sessions and corporate wellness programs. You can check my website for more information, margaretflock.com. And if you want a free target area reference guide, these are poses associated with different target areas of the body. So if you really want to specifically target a certain area, you can find a list of poses that go with that as well. And that is free when you sign up to my newsletter. The link is in the description. Also, just so you know, we have journal prompts for each day of this challenge. So don't forget to check the description box for those journal prompts as well after class. Let's start in a child's pose. We'll take a really easy variation here. Knees together, fingertips back behind you, and just rest down. Plant the forehead down into the mat. Let's start to tune into the breath. Noticing what you notice. Breathing through the belly. Feeling through every part of your body now, just noticing what's going on, where the energy is flowing, where you're feeling open, where you're feeling tight. When you're ready, go ahead and rock forward to a tabletop position here. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're just coming into this really nice and gently. On your next inhale, shift the whole body forward. So we're stretching our wrist here. Slight strengthening in the core, the arms. Exhale, shift back. Stretching through the armpits, kind of like a half child's pose. Inhale, rise up, press forward, stretch those wrists. Exhale, press back, reach forward, stretch the armpits, half child's pose. Inhale, rock forward. Really nice and gentle, slow, intentional moving. Sway the hips from left to right. Inhale, reach the right arm out to the side and up. Exhale, thread it behind the left wrist and rest on the shoulder. Take a few breaths. Today is just going to be really nice and easy. No reason to push. Next, inhale, press through that left hand or turn the right hand down to the mat. Inhale the left arm out to the side and up. Exhale, thread it behind the right wrist. Rest on the shoulder. Take a few breaths. Inhale, press through that right wrist and return the left hand down onto the mat. And go ahead and extend the left leg back behind you. Flex the toes. Press through the palms of the hands. Lift up through the shoulders. Lower the left hip down to match the right, squaring those hips off. And then exhale, bring that foot all the way over to the left side of the mat. Lower that foot down. Go ahead and bring the hands to the hips. Hinge up to stand onto the knee. We'll come into gate pose here. Exhale, send the left arm down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. And exhale, lower the right hand down by your side and reach up with the left arm. For our modified side plank, gaze up towards the left fingers. And exhale, return both hands down onto the mat. Return the left knee to the mat. Sway the hips from left to right. We'll do the same on the other side. Inhale the right foot back behind you. Flex those toes. Press through the palms of the hands. Lower the right hip to match the left, squaring those hips. Exhale, bring the right foot all the way over to the right side of the mat. Lower that foot down, parallel to that edge. Go ahead and bring the hands to the hips. Hinge up. Exhale, the right arm down the right leg. Reach up and over with the left arm. Take a few breaths. Next, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, find side plank. Left hand down, right arm up. Feel that left leg stretch, the quad stretch. Exhale, plant both hands back down onto the mat and return the right knee to the mat. Go ahead and curl the back toes under. Press back, downward facing dog. Just take a few breaths here. Feel through it. Move how your body wants to move. Maybe swing from side to side. Really nice, gentle, intentional movements. Next, inhale, walk the hands closer to the back of the mat. Coming into a forward fold here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk it back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Let's take it in the other direction. Go ahead and make your way slowly and carefully to the top of the mat. Take your time. Once you reach the top, just drop the head and neck, clasp the elbows, sway from side to side. Exhale, drop the elbows, and one vertebra at a time, rise up to stand. Once you're there, roll the shoulders back, finding mountain pose. Arms face down, palms face out. Lift up those toes, spread them apart, place them back down. Curl that tailbone under, close the eyes. Breathe through the belly. Go ahead, open the eyes, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, puff that chest up, gaze up towards the ceiling. Stretch the chin. Next, exhale, bend the knees. Forward fold. One more time. Let the head and neck drop. Just let it all go. Shoulders will start to open, maybe sway from side to side. Next, exhale, let go of the fingers. Plant the hands back down and step back to a tabletop pose. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, gaze down at the knees. Moving a few rounds just like this on your own. Find neutral tabletop. Go ahead and slide the right foot in between the hands. Let the left knee go back behind you, slide it back. Really just sink into this left hip flexor. You can come down to blocks as well. Place a block underneath the hands. That is an option if you have blocks, or books will work as well. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. Really just opening this hip flexor here today. Next, exhale, straighten the right knee, flex the toes, and go ahead and slide all the way back. So you're sitting on the back heel. And just forward fold over the knee and drop the head. Inhale, lift up the head. Press yourself up. Lift yourself up to come back onto the knee and slide forward. Back into that low lunge. This time, go ahead and heel toe that right foot off to the side. Let's find lizard pose. You can stay up for this variation, or you can come down onto the elbows. Wherever you are today is perfectly fine. We're going to be opening up through that right hip and left hip flexor. Next, inhale, press yourself back up if you are on the palms. Go ahead and reach the right arm up. Find that twist. Exhale, plant the right hand inside that right foot. Go ahead and curl that back toe under, lift the back knee, and just start to hop that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink the hips down low. Coming into Malasana squat. Bring the hands to heart center. Press the elbows into the knees. Lift up through the spine. Open the heart. You can always sit on a block here if you need. Next, exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips, heel toe the feet together, find a forward fold. Go ahead and clasp the elbows. Clasp the opposite way this time. Sway from side to side. Go ahead and drop the elbows. Inhale, rise up. One vertebra at a time, rising up to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale the hands down by your side. Let's take some shoulder shrugs here on the inhale. Draw the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, hold the breath at the top. Squeeze all the muscles in the shoulders. Exhale, swiftly release. Let's do that again. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Hold the muscles. Squeeze the muscles. Hold the breath. Exhale, swiftly release. Releasing that tension here. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze, hold that breath. Exhale, swiftly release. Yeah, you may feel some tension already start to let go. Go ahead and just sway from left to right. Finding movement. Next, inhale, reach the arms up. Gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to tabletop pose. Take a few more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, gaze back at the knees. Moving just like this, a few more rounds. Just really taking this at your own pace. There's no need to go all the way here. Really nice, gentle movements. If you want to take this freestyle, you can as well. Moving out the hips, the shoulders, taking barrel rolls, whatever you need. And go ahead, find neutral tabletop. Inhale, step the left foot in between the hands, and then slide that right knee back. Low line lunge. Keeping the hands down for this variation. You can come to blocks if you need. We are opening up through that right hip flexor here. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe you start to feel that muscle start to open. On your next exhale, straighten out the left knee, flex the toes, and then shift your hips all the way back down so that you're sitting on the inside of that right heel. Go ahead and just relax the head and neck. Let it go. Inhale, press yourself back up. Go ahead and lift the hips, roll forward through that front knee. Slide that foot forward back into that low lunge. This time, heel toe that left foot off to the side. Plant the left hand to the inside of that foot for lizard pose. Stay right here on the palms of the hands or come down onto the elbows. Take a few breaths. Noticing how this side feels compared to the other side. On your next inhale, if you came onto the elbows, press yourself back up. And then reach the left arm up towards the ceiling, finding that twist. Gaze up towards the fingertips. Stay strong in that right arm. Maybe a slight bend in the elbow there. Exhale, plant the left hand down to the inside of that left foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. And then hop that right foot forward to the outside of the right hand, coming back into your Malasana squat. Press the elbows into the knees, lift up through the spine, curl that tailbone under, open the heart. Close your eyes and breathe. Next, exhale, plant the hands, lift up those hips, heel toe the feet together. Coming back into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, plant the right hand down, bend the right knee, and then reach the left arm up. Find a twist. Exhale, plant the left hand down, bend the left knee, inhale, right arm up, twist. Exhale, forward fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to tabletop pose. And then go ahead and fall over onto one hip, swing the legs around. We're going to take butterfly pose next. Bring soles of the feet together, knees apart, bring them pretty close into the body. Elongate through the spine, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head and neck. With every exhale breath, find somewhere in the body where you can release tension. Next inhale, press yourself back up. Straighten the legs all the way. Shake out the knees. Go ahead and inhale, lift through the spine. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Drop the head and neck here. Just a really nice gentle fold. No pulling. Just allow the body to just pull down with the force of gravity.
This pose mainly stretches the spine. You may get a bonus stretch in the hamstring, but we're going for the spine, that heart space. Taking a moment here to just give ourselves some love, some compassion, some forgiveness. Next, inhale, press back up.
Go ahead and lower all the way down onto your back. Bend those knees. Bring the hands down by your side. Let's take a bridge pose here. On your next inhale, lift up the hips, press through the feet. Breathe, unclench the glutes. Exhale, lower all the way down. Take a moment to breathe. You can knock the knees in together. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips. And this time you can stay right here, or you can walk the shoulders underneath the shoulder blades, maybe even clasping the fingers together. Wherever you are is completely acceptable. Just find what feels good. And then unclench those glutes. Exhale, slowly release all the way down. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Drop the knees over to the left. Bring the arms out to a T. Gaze over to your right. Next inhale, draw the knees back to center. Drop them over to the right and gaze to your left. Next inhale, draw the knees back to center. Give yourself one last squeeze. Exhale, let the legs go out long. Arms by your side, finding your final resting pose. Shavasana. Just relax the whole body. On every exhale breath, relax even deeper into the mat. Feel free to hang out here as long as you'd like. Don't forget your journal prompt in the description below. And if you would like the target area reference chart for free with the newsletter, check the description for that as well. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.